Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant. We have another question from a student about the different ways of writing the equation of a parabola. Um, Apparently, this teacher has only covered standard form and factored form, um, and the teacher has not yet covered the vertex form, but I'm just going to label this vertex form here. This one is called the factored form because you can see it's written as factors of the parabola. Factored form. And this is called standard form. The general way that we write these forms, I'm going to put them in red here. So vertex form is x minus h squared plus k. So this is, if this 2 is meant to be an exponent, which I thought it might be, the way it's written, this is not a parabola, it's neither. But you can see it's very close to the vertex form, so it's easy to mistake it. Sometimes there are typos in these questions, but as written, I have to go back and amend this because as written, this is a neither. But if we thought that 2 was an exponent, you see it would be vertex form. So I'm just going to put that like in a box here. Because there's no square on the factored form is exactly the way you would expect it. Actually, the general way to do vertex form is to write it with a little a in front because there can sometimes be a leading coefficient. So there's the vertex form. The factored form looks like this: a x minus r, say, or x minus q or something like that. Doesn't matter. It's factored. Standard form is ax squared. We use capital letters here: ax squared plus bx plus c. So don't get tricked. If it's really intended to be a 2 here and not a square, this is neither. And because it has to be an exponent, the 2 has to be an exponent for this to be vertex form. Okay, so let's finish this off now. We want to put this into standard form. These are in factored form, so we're going to put them in standard form. And we're going to do that by just distributing the 2x first. Let me, change color here. So distribute the 2x, you're going to get 2x squared plus 2x. That's the 2x going against the x plus 1. Now we'll distribute the 5 against the x plus 1. So we're going to get 5x plus 5. And so this is equal to 2x squared plus 7x plus 5. And that's standard form. So A would be 2, B would be 7. If you compare it to what's up here, C would be 5. Likewise, we'll just distribute the x first. We're going to distribute the x against the x plus 2. You're going to get x squared plus 2x. Now we'll distribute the negative 2 against the x plus 2. You're going to get negative 2x minus 4. And we combine like terms, x squared minus 4. So if you compare it to the standard form down here, A would be 1 because there's an invisible 1 here. B would be 0 because there's no x term. And then C would be -4. So this is a nice easy problem if you have memorized the different forms of writing a parabola, the vertex form, the factored form, and the standard form. And then you're going to learn, if you haven't already, you'll be learning about what properties about the parabola you can figure out just from looking at the equation written in a particular form. And you'll also learn how to take an equation in one form and write it in the other form. Here, down here, you're learning how to take an equation in factored form and write it in standard form, but you're going to be learning how to do other things as well. The most important one actually is to go from standard form to vertex form. So you don't have to worry about that for today, though. Okay, so that's it, and I hope you enjoy your travels through parabolas, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.